Hi guys, and welcome back to Counter Canter. I'm sorry that my face is like stupidly bright this side. I don't think that's a good idea. Maybe I should turn that off. I need to get a decent light apparently. So basically it's night time over here in the UK. I've got my top light on, my fish tank lights on, my lamp's on. I've now tried to shine it off of the ceiling to see if it's a bit of an even light, which has kind of worked, but honestly, we're just going to have to roll with it because this is just going to be a super quick video. I just wanted to do an updates video for you all because I've been super inconsistent at what I've been uploading recently, and I just wanted to sort of briefly explain why. Basically, I got a job at a yard beginning of the year. I started at the beginning of the year, January, got a job at a yard working with show jumpers. I moved out of this house, this is my family house, I moved out of here up to like a village about half an hour away from my house, into my own little space. It was brilliant. Connor was going to come up with me and all that, but after 2 weeks they said that I was not experienced enough for the role, even though they said that I was going to be trained up by them, which is a little bit annoying because I was really excited to get learning, and you know, I'm not experienced enough working with sports horses. I understand that. Newt is far from being a sports horse mentally, he's just like a little plod. I've been very lucky with him. So I did sort of understate my experience because of that. Anyway, long story short, 3 days in I think it was, her youngster, who's the same age as Newt, reared up whilst I was leading it and kicked me in the head. I've got a pretty interesting scar which I might... No, I won't film it. But it's about sort of like an inch long, literally right there. I've also got a couple of scars at the back. Was off of work for a day afterwards because of concussion and all of that. Ambulance was out. It was all pretty horrific. Why was I not wearing a hat, do you ask? Because I didn't think I needed one, right? And I do understand this whole thing was completely my fault, right? But these horses don't get turned out. I was turning it out into the field. Into the school even, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to be there at the gate, I'm just going to let it off, get out of the way, it's going to go well enough, everything will be fine. It was not fine. Because she decided I had to walk it around for a few minutes beforehand, and then it just freaked out, got way too excited, reared up, and then just sort of kicked out, and then I was in the way. So yeah, anyway, that job ended horrendously. I had to have all the hassle of moving back home. I lost my job obviously because before moving to that job I was a barista, gave my notice in for that job to go to the other job and then lost that, so I'm completely out of work now, which is annoying, but what are you gonna do? So this year has been totally hectic so far. I've had a I think I've mentioned it in a few videos actually, and I will do a little self-promotion because, as I said, I've got no job. This is literally my living right now. So as I said in a few of my other videos, I've actually got an Etsy shop, and this whole mess up with my other job, I've decided, you know what, I'm just going to take the plunge and I'm just going to do my Etsy shop full time. So that's what I'm going to do. So, just a little sidetrack, this isn't actually what I was going to talk about at all, but a little sidetrack. If you guys have dogs or have friends who have dogs or pets or anything, I hand make dog stuff, accessories, you know, collars, leads, bandanas, toys, like I hand make it all. I'll leave a little link down below and I will go and get a couple of items to show you really quickly, and then I'll go back to what I was talking about. Okay, as I was going off track, so these are a few of the designs that we have at the moment. I've got this marble one, this is one of my spring collection, which is this paisley, this is the lead of the paisley, and this is probably my favourite one. It's like a galactic collar, so it's like space. So that is the galactic one, this one is the marble, this one is the paisley. So yes, after getting slightly off track, and I'll leave a link for all of that down below, obviously it's not horse related. I might be doing some bridal charms and things like that, so that's probably as relatable as that is at the moment, but I'll link all of the information down below, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys could check it out, maybe share it to a few places, follow us on Instagram, yada yada yada. I'm not going to go on about it, but yeah, so that's what I'm doing at the moment with my life. But mainly what I was going to actually say in this video is, you may have seen over the past couple of days that the channel has changed a little bit. So Tally, the other girl that I work with on this channel, she's now manager at Summerford Park, so she's so busy all the time. So this is obviously going to be a channel that's more about me and Newt. Obviously she can upload if she wants to, whenever she wants to, but it's now going to primarily be about me and Newt. So I've changed all of the thumbnails into something a little bit more professional. I've also done the channel art and all that sort of stuff, so I've redesigned it a little bit. So yeah, don't worry, you are still following the same people. One maybe a little bit less than the other. That's totally fine. I understand she's busy, and you know, she's doing really, really well for herself, so I totally support her for that. So yes, that's why it's changed. Nothing's going to change sort of video content wise. I'm going to still be uploading as much as I can. Hopefully it'll be about once a week, if not once every 2 weeks, something like that. I don't really know. It depends how much the shop takes off, how much I'm doing, and all that sort of stuff as well. So yes, there is that as well. The second thing I wanted to talk about, I think it was the second. Was it the second thing? The next thing that I want to talk about is obviously we are so close to 3,000 subscribers, which is mental. So thank you all for subscribing and supporting us and watching me try and attempt to train my 3-year-old. My very stubborn Welsh pony 3-year-old. So I really love that, and I love the fact that you guys are wanting to watch that as well. Like, that's quite mind-blowing for me, so I totally thanks for that. Like, I do really appreciate it. But obviously, because we're almost up to 3,000 subscribers, I thought we could do a giveaway. Now, as I've just explained, for the last thing, I don't have any money really, because I'm very poor because I have no job and I have a horse still. So yes, so the things that I might give away is, and hear me out, and I will insert photos about, I draw. Okay, so I was thinking maybe giving out a portrait of your horse. So I'm going to do a proper video on it anyway, but let me know what you think down below, and if you think this would be a good idea, and if that's something that you want to see. Okay, and then the camera battery dies, which is great. So I cannot for the life of me remember what I was talking about. I'm pretty sure I was talking about the giveaway. But yeah, basically let me know what you feel like, what you think about that down below. At the moment that's the only thing I can give away, but I really want to celebrate the 3,000 subscribers. I will do an actual giveaway video maybe next week or the week after, depending on, I need to finalise it really, and yeah, like have a little bit of a think of, if you guys don't like the idea of that, of what else I can give away. So yes, that was another thing that I was going to say. The last thing, I'm pretty sure this was the last thing that I was gonna do a little update about, is I've been doing a blog. The last thing that I was going to say in my updates video, which I don't think has actually been quite short now, it's probably been quite a long video, is that I've been working on a blog for me and Newt, alongside obviously here, our Instagram, our Facebook and all that sort of stuff, all of our social media. I've also been put it into a blog, which will be sort of more like a training diary of what we're sort of going through, because obviously you guys don't want to see all vlogs here. I do sort of random updates on our Instagram and Facebook video, but my blog is literally going to be more of a sort of written word of what we've got here. I mean, I did do an Olympia vlog, didn't actually get around to doing that because I edited it, rendered it, and then it just, the file just corrupted, and I was like, you know what, no, I can't deal with this. But I might still upload it maybe, even though it's like 3 months after. But if you let me know if you want to see that down below. It was a pretty good day. We was like literally like ringside. It was really, really good. But yeah, if you guys wanted to see what I got up to at Olympia and what I brought, because I also filmed a haul, then yeah, just leave me a comment down below, and let me know if that's what you want to see as well. Also, if there's any other videos that you want me to do, like always, leave those down below as well. It would be nice to do something a little bit different. But yes, that's all for now, I think, if I've remembered everything. yeah, but everything will be going back to normal. I've got a tack room tour that I'm in the middle of editing as well, which a couple of you guys requested. So that's in editing and that should be uploaded next week. But yeah, I'm going to try and, now I've got more time, I'm going to try and upload at least once a week. So yeah, if there's anything specific you want to see, anything you want me to talk about, a subject, something you want to learn about, you know, something maybe in my training techniques with Newt that you want to learn a bit more how to do. So leave any ideas down below. Also leave me a comment if you want to see the Olympia vlog and haul, and if you think a portrait of your horse would be a good thing that you'd like to see in a giveaway. And what that would include is basically I'll draw it, send you a digital file, because I draw it online, send it a digital file, and then you can do whatever the heck you want with it. You can upload it to anything, you can print it off or a big old canvas or something and do whatever you want. I actually need to do one of Newt actually. And after that very, very scatty video, I will see you all in the next one. Bye!